Hi parents, my name is Wendy Alane Wright. I'm a talent manager at WAW Entertainment in LA. And I get a lot of emails from parents who want to get their kids in the business. And I think I've got like 18 just in the last 6 hours. And obviously everybody has kids that they think are so cute and so adorable and they want to get them in the business. And so here's this kid, I'm not going to say their name, but hi, this is blah, blah, blah. He's 2.5 years old. He's fun, energetic, happy, hilarious, outgoing toddler who brightens strangers' days. He has a personality that outshines grown adults. He loves to explore the unknown. He plays dress up and he's always looking for new ways to make us laugh. He enjoys books, action figures, and playing music loudly. Okay, he's a kid. Okay, got it. He's a kid. Basically, every single parent who thinks their kid should be in the business is going to send agents and managers their pictures of their kids and tell you, oh my God, how amazing their children are. But here's the problem. A lot of times in that email, the last sentence of the email always is, do you think my kid has the potential to succeed in this business? That's a really dumb question. I'm going to tell you why. Sorry, but it's so dumb. It's like saying, hi, this is my child. Does he have the potential to be a basketball star? Does he have the potential to be an astronaut? Of course he has the potential to be anything. The question is, what happens when you go on auditions and he gets in front of the camera? Does he close up? Is he shy? Or is he expressive? And does he keep being his wonderful self that he is at home with you when he's on the spot in front of other people, when the cameras are rolling, when strangers are all over the place and he's getting all kinds of direction? The way this business works is that the parents are 100% responsible for the success of their children. You have to ask yourself, do you have the potential, mom, dad, do you have the potential to take your kids to auditions over and over and over and over, even though most of the time you're going to get a no, because they only book once in a while? Do you have the potential and the money to invest in their training and to get them acting classes and improv classes and all that stuff as they grow? Now, if you have a baby, yes, your baby has to be well behaved and be able to sit for long periods of time and not a crybaby, right? But it basically comes down to the parents all the time. Do you have the ability to keep persisting and being consistent in your attempt to get your child a job? Because there are thousands and thousands of babies every day whose parents want them to get in the business. There are thousands and thousands of toddlers every day whose parents want them to get in the business, okay? And there's so much competition. Does your child have the potential? You'd have to see. You'd have to get them in front of a camera and see how they do. You'd have to, start small. Start submitting your child for, local businesses that are doing commercials, or start playing with him with the camera at home and have him act out little things and have him do what you say when you say for him to do it. If he flourishes and loves to be in front of the camera, that's probably better than kids that shy away from it and run in the other room. But the bottom line is they need fat kids, tall kids, skinny kids, short kids. They need all kinds of kids for commercials these days. And all kinds of kids have potential. Some kids are drop dead gorgeous, beautiful, and they're very photogenic, and they might be more likely to book a print campaign for The Gap or, baby lip gloss or something like that because they're so pretty. But there are some commercials. Listen, let's look at the television show The Middle. That little boy that's on there, he's not a pretty kid, but he's funny and quirky and talented and amazing. There's so many TV shows that you see kids on. They're not necessarily good looking. They have different types of kids. So it's not about whether your kid has the potential. Every kid has potential. It's about, do you know how this business works? Do you know how to get an agent for your kid? Do you know how to deal with auditions? Do you know how to self-submit the tapes when an agent asks you to tape your child and submit the tape? Do you know how to get your kids the training they need? Do you know how to handle the waiting around and the no? Because you're going to get no a lot. Okay, it's no 9 out of 10 times. Because 1,000 kids send their pictures in for one job. So the likelihood that your kid books it is this big. Does that mean your kid can book it? Yeah, but you have to like spend a lot of money, a lot of time, and drive around like crazy constantly to get your kids these opportunities. So the question is, do you have the potential to deal with that? And are you learning how the business works? Because quite honestly, most agents and managers I know can't stand dealing with parents and don't have the time to teach parents and don't even, understand why I spend my time teaching them. But the truth of the matter is I really, really care. And I want you to, if you really want to succeed at this, I want you to have the information that you need. That's why I wrote my book, Secrets of a Hollywood Talent Manager, Breaking Your Kids into Show Business, because it tells you step by step what you need to do. So if you don't buy my book, you got to buy someone's book. You got to learn something, because when you show up at an agent's office and you say, here's a picture of my child, they're like, yeah, 1 in a billion, so what? I've got 3,000 of them on my desk. Your child is not special. It doesn't mean anything to us. The child is special to you. You grew up with the child. You saw his first steps, his little laugh. You like all his little things, and he plays dress up and likes his music, but we don't care, really, because we have thousands and thousands of kids. The proof is in the pudding. When we submit your kid to an audition for a job, does he cry when he gets there? Does he do what he needs to do on command? Does he get along well with the other people? Does he cry and drive you nuts on the way there and back? You can't really tell that until you're actually doing it. So, yes, you can send your baby's pictures and your children's pictures to agents. And if they like the child's look, they will bring you in for an audition with the child. A lot of times they'll have you sit out in the waiting room because they want to see, how does the child behave without mommy or daddy? Can he talk to strangers? Because even though we teach our kids not to talk to strangers, when they get on the set, they don't know those people. So does he take direction? Does she take direction from the director? So the agent or the manager will sit down, talk to your child. And obviously we can't do that when they're babies. So when they're just babies, you're going to go to an audition, there'll be 400 babies there. I mean, do you really want to waste your time and spend your time doing this? It's not like there's a lot of money in it anymore. I mean, booking a national commercial doesn't pay the thousands and thousands of dollars that it used to pay. A lot of it's just a flat rate, $1,500 and you're done. It's a hell of a lot of work for $1,500, and you have a very small chance of booking the job. So either you're just crazy, or you just love the process of going on auditions and have this shot that maybe your kid will get booked on the job. It's a very complicated and competitive business. So if you think that your kid needs to be in the business, I don't know why you would think that. I really don't. Unless they're older and they don't like soccer, they don't want to do science, and every single thing about them screams, I need to be the center of attention. If you don't have a kid that needs to be the center of attention, why on earth are you going to waste your time trying to get them in television? I had this woman this week send me an email. One of the many emails, I'll tell you 2 quick stories. One woman sent me an email with her child had a runny nose. And I told her, don't send any pictures of your children with runny noses. They need to be clean. And she got so mad at me, and she cursed me out and called me every name in the book. And I just thought, this woman has no ability to handle the rejection or the brutality of this business, okay? So her child's not going to be successful at the business, but she can't even take a criticism about like a picture. So imagine when she starts to get rejected when the child isn't wanted, 9 out of 10 times. So she's not going to be very successful at this. And then another woman said, I really want to get my kids into show business because I wanted to be an actor when I was a young girl and nobody ever supported me. And so now I have a child, I can do everything I can to get them in the business. Like, why would you even want, don't live your dreams out through your children, okay? Let them find what they're good at and let them live their dreams out, and you just participate and support them. This woman should be, if she still needs to prove, wants to do that, she really should go get in an acting class and get herself in a play or do something in front of the camera so she can live out her dream and leave her kid alone. I don't understand parents like that. And I tell you, I have very little patience for parents who don't know what they're doing. And most actors, managers, and agents won't even take the time to teach you. So I I've written that book that I keep telling you about, Secrets of a Hollywood Talent Manager, and you parents are the most stubborn things in the world. It's like you don't think you need to learn anything. But I'm telling you, if you don't know how this business works, you come across very green and like full of like bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, oh, but my kid is so special. Not really. Not when we have hundreds and hundreds of kids to choose from. I mean, your kid is just your kid. Special to you, okay? For us, it's just a kid. We have no attachment. We really don't. You know, they're all interchangeable as far as we're concerned. If we get them out there, if they start booking, now your kid becomes important to agents and managers because there's money in it, okay? It's not a charity. So if there's money in it, people all start to pay attention. And when you first come to us and there's no money in it, most managers and agents, they'll just give it a shot and see how your kid does. So I would suggest that you get yourself educated, okay? My book tells you everything you need to know about how to break your kids into show business. Google and see if there's other books. I mean, I really don't care whose book you buy. I'm just telling you, get informed. Get the information because you parents sound ignorant and you don't know how the business works and you want to get your kids into something you know nothing about. Like, would you ever do that? In any other capacity, like, why is show business so different? Hi, I don't know anything about show business, but I want to put my kids in it. Do you? Really? It's like, hi, my kids don't know how to swim. I thought I'd just throw them in the pool. See how they do. You got to get trained and learn how the business works so that you can navigate and protect your child. I get so many emails from parents that just want to get their kids in the show business, and when I say, do you know anything about it? They say, no. Why should I? Yeah, you should. Your child is the most precious thing in the world. Okay? Get informed. Get educated. Don't be stupid. Nobody that I know wants me to even take my time to teach you parents. They're like, Wendy, stop wasting your time with these stupid parents. But you know what? Your kid may have a gift. And if you get educated, you might be an asset to your child and not, a liability. Okay? So go get educated. Good luck. It's a really hard business. I don't know why you want to get in it. If your kid could have a normal life, just let him have a normal life. That's my truest suggestion.